Hey there, StarCraft fans. It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, going to be a PvZ from Awardy. Link to his YouTube channel in the description. It's going to be ShoWTimE and Scarlett going at it. Two of the best foreigners in the entire world on site Delta. Top left, it is ShoWTimE, our German Protoss. Man, he is good at this matchup, taking down Raynor and Cyril in the past. And in the bottom right, it is Scarlett, our Blueser, who's playing very, very well recently from her home nation of Canada. All right, man, so it's Canada versus Germany. Scarlett versus ShoWTimE. And probe blocking, as always, on this map is ShoWTimE. Scarlett says, I've accounted for that. I'll have 300 minerals when I reach my third base to make my second hatchery. First expansion, ka-chow. Scarlett knows. Scarlett was prepared, everybody. Is this Terran music? Why is there a Terran music in my ZVP? Come on, Blizzard, you're better than this. Extractor, about 18 supply, 17 supply spawning pool, no big thing. Gateway here from ShoWTimE. Not really in a hurry to wall this off because this pool, again, just started constructing. And we're going to get a second gas and an expansion and a cyber core and a second pylon in no particular order here. All right. Excellent. So yeah, hit that like button if you're excited to see what's going to happen here in this StarCraft 2 replay between these two well-known players. I'm excited, and if you clicked on this, you're probably excited too. Yeah, so, look, Cybercore, Scintillator, second pylon. Yes, everything is going to plan here from ShoWTimE, and from here, you can do whatever you want. You can open up Mass Void Ray, Charge Lot. You can open up, I don't know, Resonating Glaive Adept. Maybe a Charge Lot All-In with a Warp Prism. Maybe you can do Colossus drops. Whatever you want. The world is your oyster with this opening. It's very safe. It's very economical. I would like to know who came up with it, because they are a genius, man. As well as the 16, 18, 17 timing, right? Safe, economical. You can hold off an early pool. You can sort of hold off a proxy Rax if you're a rogue. Anyway, Adept on the way for scouting purposes and harassment purposes and forcing lings out of the Zerg purposes. Stargate on the way here, getting warped in. And, oh, we laid a creep tumor. Okay. Ready for the Adept. Here at the top of the ramp, but no. The Adept says... Wait, did we see this? Yeah, okay. Sees the third base, says, okay, we know what's going on here. I'll wait. I'll wait for my sister underneath the Overlord. Why? Why are we meeting underneath the Overlord, man? Scarlett. Okay, so Scarlett's like, all right, so I know where these two Adepts are. They are going to finish their shade. Ka-chow! Bam, drone. Bam, drone. That's why she waited for her sister, because two Adept attacks can kill a drone. And, ow, sister dead for 2 drones. I don't know. Ooh. 6 lings and 2 drones for 1 Adept. ShoWTimE is ahead right now. 2 Adepts. Less ahead. Maybe not ahead anymore. Oracle on the way. This Oracle's name is Farty McFartface. His surname was unfortunate enough. The given name his parents bestowed was just bad manner. No drone, just 2. Oh my gosh. No drone, just 2 queens at the base. I guess it's enough to shove the Oracle away, but 3 drones died. I don't know. That's kind of within the norm of you have a Spore and a queen instead of 2 queens. Fine, I guess. There we go. Got the traditional Adept in the hidey hole spot to make sure that lings can't cancel this base unless there's a bunch of them. There's an Oracle to make sure that doesn't happen either. And a second Oracle cruising out. And a third Oracle in production. So, creep spreading from Scarlett. Got to make up for those drone losses. Droning up. Getting an evolution chamber pretty early. Okay. That Evo chamber's got to be used for something, yeah? You don't make an Evo chamber this early and then be like, I'll get my +1 attack in 20 minutes. It'll be fine. No, sir. That is going to be a missile attack upgrade. Or a melee attack upgrade of some kind. Like, honestly, a 4-minute Evo Chamber. What is it? Melee. Melee attack? Melee attack. All right. So melee attack upgrade here. Fast. There's going to be a lot of Lings, potentially a lot of Banelings here, too. I kind of like it. Lings get us around to the Adepts with the Oracles causing problems, but the Queen's causing problems for the Oracles, and the Adepts all get sniped. Except for this one. Ooh, which gets one shot by a Queen. I mean, not one shot. It was already very, very dead, but you know what I'm talking about there. Down to like 2 HP. Bam, one Queen hit. You dead. You super dead. Fourth base coming in. Creep Tumor dead. My gosh, Creep Tumor's dying is really annoying as a Zerg player. These early Adepts causes some problems. Like those first few Creep Tumors you produce, you really want those as a Zerg player. It really gets your creep spread going in the right direction and can really start to snowball later on. Yeah, see? 2 Oracles cruise in. Got a Spore and a couple Queens. 5 more drones die. The harassment, 10 drones out in the first 5 minutes. I mean, I feel like I've been casting a couple ZVPs recently that have had the kind of the same opening, right? About 10 drones killed in the first 5 minutes. Zerg player can kind of just shrug it off. It used to be that would really slow a Zerg player down, but then Raynor, I feel like Raynor is the one that taught everybody exactly what to do here. And that is, just make a million drones. Who cares if some of your drones die? Just make a million drones. Replace them immediately. See, look, 8 drones on the way from Scarlett. No problem. Not an issue. So what if your army's delayed a little bit? Protoss has got a 3rd base. Protoss isn't going to come attack you now. Protoss is in defensive mode with a little bit of harassment. Nice snipe on that, that sentry, though. That was great. Yeah, 4th base of Scarlett is up. Roachwarren on the way with the +1 melee attack. That is intriguing to me. Usually, if you want to go fast Roaches, you're going to give them a missile attack upgrade. And that might be after this melee attack. Might go for +1 melee, +1 missile here. Once this one is done, let's see how long it takes Scarlett to fire up another upgrade. Ooh, immediately. That's good. That's some good timing out of Scarlett. 5th base coming in. Scouted again by the Oracles. Ooh, they're going to try to burn the sucker down. Man, 7 kills, 4 kills, and 5 kills on these dudes. Not bad. They're not dudes, they're Oracles, but you know what I mean. Oracle pilots are female Protoss. 4th base, warping in from ShoWTimE. This is macro-oriented. Again, this is, by all accounts, a ye old Wardy replay. So check him out on YouTube, man. He is kind enough to share these replays with me because I am... I'm a patron of his. So check him out. He does his own tournaments. He casts for professional tournaments officially, and he is an excellent, excellent dude. +2 missile. Wait a second. Did we cancel missile attack? And then start +2 melee? Okay, man. +2 melee attack. Now, they changed this in a patch about 6 months ago, I want to say, but time has no meaning to me anymore, so it could have been 2 years ago. But they changed it to where +2 banelings no longer one-shot probes, right? So if this was, you know, before that change, I would say, yes, it's the +2. So the banelings will one-shot probes. But I'm pretty sure that's not the case anymore. Hallucinated Phoenix comes in to see what we're dealing with. It's like, that's a lot of Roach Ravager. Not exactly what you want against Archons and Immortals. Roach Ravager, good combo against that one. And ShoWTimE's like, well, I was expecting more Banelings and Lings, maybe. Archons do really well against Banes. Immortals don't, though. But Storm's coming in. High Templar being warped in here too. Stasis to protect against any Ling attacks that come into the 4th. Yeah, man. This is looking pretty good, I'd say, from both sides. They're macroing fast and hard. They're both trying to harass each other. It's not going particularly amazingly well for either one. Look, man, killing 15 drones is nice. But also, Scarlett has 83 workers. So, what did you do, really? You know? Adrenal's getting started at 9 minutes. Got Vipers and Ultralisk Cavern. What? We haven't seen Ultras on the channel in a while, I feel like. Especially not against Protoss have we seen it. Definitely more against Terran, I would say. But against Protoss, not so much. Where's your anti-air to deal with these Oracles? No Hydras at all? Like, no Mutas, no Corruptors, no nothing. What is this little warp in? And, oh, I see. Double-pronged warp-in attacks. Are there 2 warp prisms? I think they just walked over. So center attack distracting. This one's going to be distracting, and these guys are going to come too. I love this from ShoWTimE. I would marry this strategy from ShoWTimE. Look at it. Yeah, drones are dying. The army's like, ah! And then these guys stepped on the creep, so the advanced notice comes to them too. They're getting hung up on this spine crawler though. Ooh, and they almost got that hatchery, but then Banelings showed up and wiped them out. Again, the Banelings have +2, so, I mean, I don't know how many fewer Banelings it takes to kill a Zealot if you have +2 Banelings, but, I don't know, it seems good anyway. This hatchery needs a transfuse really bad. Transfusion, a 5th base from ShoWTimE coming up. Yeah, 4 Ultralisks getting started at 10 minutes. I am inspired by this play from Scarlett. This is great. Immortal production continuing. There is additional Stargates keep being added on. Mass Void Ray might actually just kind of kick this strategy's whole butt. Honestly, there are no Hydras, there's no Mutas, there's no anything. There's a handful of Queens here, but that's not going to handle like 10 Void Rays, man. 10 Void Rays would just murderize this. Nice triggering of that stasis with 1 Ling. This one too could get triggered with a Ling, but who knows? Who knows? These Lings are going to come out of stasis? No! Blah. They all died. They all died. Creep spread. More Ultras. A Spire on the way. Scarlett says, maybe I do need things. Oh my gosh, that's a great stasis. And feedbacks on both of the Vipers is so good. An Immortal dies. An Archon gets killed. Storm's really bruising up and weakening up these units. Banelings in stasis is not something you see a lot of. That's kind of cool. Don't have a lot of HP either, though. Alright. Flee! Flee, Banelings! Wait, no. Flee, Banelings! There you go. And we got more spines. So your little Zealot... Nope, your Zealot attack is ill-fated. They will get no damage done and kill nothing. Well, they got some damage on a Roach, but virtually nothing. Ooh, a Mothership on the way. So this Spire is going to be nice if you want to kill a Mothership, without a doubt. Or at least have Hydras. Like, you need some kind of anti-air, and since there's no sign of Hydralisks or Lurkers in this game, it's got to be Spire, and in fact, that's what it is. This group gets all stasised up, too. Oh, no. Oh, no. Banelings. Well, Baneling, I think. Hey, look, a Roach died. Another Roach died. Okay, those Zealots are sort of paying for themselves. 5,300 resources lost to 5,300 resources lost on both sides now. As these Lings came out of stasis, and a lot of them died too, but they scouted the Mothership. So, Greater Spire firing up. Absolutely no Corruptors at all. Scarlett's trying to get a 6th base up this right side. And there's I guess you Corrosive Bile down the Mothership. You almost Corrosive Bile down the Mothership. That was almost amazing. Parasitic Bomb might be enough. Oh, and the Storm kills it. I'm pretty sure Psiotic Storm killed that Mothership. Oh, no. Zealots are like, we saw that Spine Forest the first time, but we don't care. We have upgrades. And then, I mean, they killed most of the Spines anyway. Oh, did that Zealot get this hatch? Are you kidding me? I thought for sure that Zealot was not going to get this hatch, but totally got it. All right, man. Income tab says ShoWTimE's ahead and has been largely over the last 10 minutes, which is nice. Creep spreads, Corruptors being added, throwing up 14 Banelings at a time. Yeah, I think ShoWTimE's doing great. I think ShoWTimE has made some really nice trades. Losing that Mothership totally sucked. Now look at this pathing on the Ultralisk. Go around, dummy. Go around. There you go. You don't have to try to go through them. Zealots in the main base? No. Stalkers? Ugh. Bonus damage versus armored means you are hitting Ultras quite nicely with Stalkers. But Stalkers are also pretty squishy against Ultras and against Lings, and all these Stalkers are going to die. Alright, Creep Tumor lives as a result of that engagement by those Ultralisks. Alright, Corruptors being added. I think Corruptors are going to be more valuable than Broodlords at this point. As this attack is very good. Oh, yeah. This is great. Where is the army? Where is it? ShoWTimE, you're doing good. All right, army shows up. Zerg gets out. Says, no, we don't really want to directly engage with you at this point in time. We just wanted to force you to pull your probes away, kill some of your static defense. Oh, free Ultras. Just bad pathing there, too. The Zealots are back, and the Spines are back. It's Groundhog Day, everybody. Check it out. Groundhog Day. Oh, there we go. We're just making Broodlords. Never mind. Scarlett disagrees with me. She has made all of her Corruptors into Broodlords instead of leaving them as Corruptors for this Mothership. But I guess the last one died thanks to Corrosive Bile, a Parasitic Bomb, and a Friendly Fire Storm, so hey. This hatch is almost down, too. This is one heck of a game, man. 2 foreigners going at it. Again, ShoWTimE's PvZ is really good. And a recall into this base because, oh, did we leave a base undefended? No, we didn't. Absolutely did not. Archons, Immortals, all these. Oh, the Zealots are holding the Ultras in place and the Immortals are executing them. That's a lot of dead Ultralisks. This base gets canceled by a Ling Bane army. How many Ultras have died? 9 have gone down. But man, a lot of Protosses died too. 4 Immortals, 6 Archons, 2 High Templar. Resources lost are about even. That is not great if you're ShoWTimE right now. You want to be more cost efficient than your Zerg opponent. 6th base of Scarlett goes down, I think, again. Pretty sure that's the second time that one has died. Scarlett tries to poke in. 6 more Ultras. If at first you don't succeed with Ultras, try again. Million Changelings wander into this 3rd, 4th base of ShoWTimE. And they're like, huh, I see what is here. It's not a lot. Let's go. Yeah, man, these Lings, they got adrenal. They are mean little dudes. Oracles actually getting some good work done here. Parasitic Bomb kills one of them. But man, these Oracles are like part of the army. 11 kills and 13 kills apiece. 6 probes die, whatevs, right? Zerg army has to flee. Man, 6 more Ultras on the way. I mean, I love Ultralisks, and I am not sure they've been paying for themselves in this game. +3 air weapons on the way for the Oracles, I guess? Yeah, good defense. Immortal Storm army at the top side keeps this base alive. Scarlett replacing her 6th, building Ultras with the larva left over from the dead hatch. And the Oracles get revelations on the Broodlords. And they also saw the Infestors. Nice. Really nice stuff here. Fungal on Archons is fine. They just have a lot of HP, man. And that hatch is down. Broodlords or not, the hatch is down. You're not saving it. I am so sorry. Not even close. Look at this Immortal Archon army. Are there 2 separate Immortal? No, we recalled them over here. No, did he? No, we recalled these guys up here. And these guys were just over here in general. Oh gosh, that's a big Ling Ultra army. Get me out of here! Ah! And yes, it is a secondary recall. Some dudes made it out. Not everybody, though. It is a 200 to 187 supply in favor of ShoWTimE is expanding. This base is not happening. Very sorry to say, but Mr. and Mrs. Nexus, your Nexus son is dead. Broodlords against Zealots. Generally a pretty good fight for the Broodlords, but Zealots are fast. And they can kind of just run away from your Broodlings. The Broodlings don't last as long as they used to either. But Spinecrawler gonna die. Yeah, just because it's off creep. Oh, we're pooping creep, and it's getting its HP back. Nice move, my Scarlett. This is crazy. We're getting shield upgrades right now. The Ultralisk army is big and scary. And they do not trigger stasis wards, but by golly, these Lings sure do. Once again, the Immortal count is just heavy enough. These Ultras are not having a good time. More Infestors being added in. Neural Parasite has been researched. Yes, yes. Interestingly enough, no. So it's fully upgraded Lings, fully upgraded, nice fungal, fully upgraded Ultralisks. As far as the other upgrades go, we've got +2 flyer attack, which is fine, I guess, +1 missile attack, so not really investing a lot in Roaches and Ravagers at this stage of the game, even though I kind of feel like Roach Ravager would be awesome here. A lot of Archons, and Roach Ravager is kind of insanely good. Oh, that base is dead too. Yep. Oh, didn't get the cancel off either. Tempest shots on retreating Vipers. This game is pretty good. This is pretty fantastic. ShoWTimE's got a bank, 3,000 minerals, 3,000 gas. Scarlett is mineral starved and has a 1,400 gas bank, but as we always know, gas is worthless if there are no minerals to go with it. There's nothing in StarCraft that just costs gas. So you can have 80,000 gas and no minerals and you're dead. You cannot continue to make units at that position. 3 Broodlords on the way, 6 more Corruptors being added in. We're really going Sky Zerg here with these Ultralisks. I kind of like it. We're taking every base. We're trying to take every base on the map. There's creep here, no base. There's creep here, no base. There are actually a lot of places to expand on site Delta. I don't know if we're going to see every base taken, but if this game goes on, maybe for another 20 minutes, we probably will. Changeling immediately spotted. You know what's annoying are slowling changelings. Because they come into your base and they're just hard to... You have to target fire them specifically, and you gotta click on them, and they're just tiny and annoying. I hate it when I'm playing a ZVZ and a changeling shows up and I see it, and I'm like, go get it, but then it's moving kind of fast, and it's just so tiny. And when do you ever have to select a single Zergling in this game? Honestly, it's dumb. Bigger targets are easier to select, right? That's why they made the Ultralisk smaller, and that's why they made the Infestor smaller, and so they'd be harder to just instantly click on with spells when you're Protoss and Terran. Anyway, enough rambling about unit size here. Creep spread enough, I'd say, at this stage. Scarlett's pretty good. Has always been really good with creep spread. Not kind of on fire here today, but ShoWTimE's done a good job. That's right. Zappating them out. Zap, zap, zap. Zap, 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 zap. That's what we're talking about here. I really feel like this is anybody's game. I like that ShoWTimE has more army. Well, he doesn't have more army. He's got a bank, though. And these Tempests, they are countered by Corruptors for sure. Yeah, this is... How many Corruptors are there, though? 13. Alright, they're getting +3 flyer attack over here. Tectonic Destabilizers on the way, which increases the damage done to buildings, specifically so that Protoss could kill spores more quickly. That was the reason this upgrade was introduced into the game. That's always funny to me when, like, such a small, seemingly insignificant thing like a spore, the concept of the spore is the reason for an addition of a whole new upgrade in StarCraft. Amazing. Abduct and dead. All right. One abduct, one death. But how many abducts do you have? ShoWTimE hanging out on the edge of the creep here. Scarlett expanding left side. Expanding where the Protoss Death Ball is not is always a good idea. Dark Shrine on the way. Like a good Dark Shrine. Fungal makes it easier for Broodlords to Broodling you down. Broodling duration was nerfed. They don't last as long. I mean, they were always squishy, right? So if you're attacking them, they die fast, but they time out more quickly now. For those situations when maybe there are other priority targets besides Broodlings that you want to attack, and then the Broodlings take care of themselves more quickly. It's nice, is all I'm saying. I really did not expect this game to get into, like, sit on the edge of the creep and dance stage between these two. I thought Scarlett would be more aggressive, but I don't know. The other problem here is that ShoWTimE is known as, like, the wall Protoss, right? He's just so hard to attack. It's so hard to get any of his bases. The only Nexuses that have died so far today have been ones... That's a dead hatch? No? No. Are the ones that were under construction and canceled. I don't think he killed a hatchery today. Yeah, I don't think she did. Or, 2 Nexuses have died, actually. I lied. Whatever, I'm making stuff up. Mothership gets sniped by the Corruptors. Nicely done. Now the Broodlings kind of just own everything but these Tempests, which are being protected by the Archons on some level. This is a very nice tug-of-war going on right now. Haven't seen a similar tug-of-war in a PvZ in a while. I'm really shocked we haven't seen a Neural Parasite yet. Knurling one of these Archons, knurling an Immortal's always good. Knurling a High Templar to storm their own units is a sick move. It's hard to pull off, though. And ShoWTimE's like, you know what's really good always and forever in these games? Zealot run-bys. It's always good. It's always good. Even if you get caught up by a bunch of spines, you can probably kill the spines at this stage of the game, and then the Zerg has to spend drones and resources on more spines, right? Yeah, so hatch down. Zealots all die, but ShoWTimE doesn't care about that. Shots against fungal, and that's a recall with a storm on the backside. Just recalled like 4 inches. I don't know that was necessarily a good recall, but hey. It got the job done. ShoWTimE expanding down this left side, too. Not too far from where Scarlett's trying to retake her 7th base. Which means that's probably another cancel and a Nexus, and it is. Yeah, so Overseer's providing the vision required for that one. Probes! No probes! Stop long distance mining through these ultras. Oh, gosh. All right. I don't know if ShoWTimE really needed that many probes. He's still got 64 of them despite losing 17 recently. Thanks again, Game Hard Observer Interface. You're the best. Really shocked no one's tried to take the corners. Oh, just kidding. Scarlett's trying to take the bottom left corner, everybody. Yep. Corners in games like this, where your enemy army is kind of slow. And the Zerg enemy army is kind of slow too, except for the Ultralisk aspect of it, which is a little bit zippy with the anabolic synthesis upgrade. Carriers being added in. I don't know if carriers are what you want here. It's another Zealot attack. It's another dead hatch. That is 5 hatcheries killed. I always say, if you can kill 10 hatcheries against a Zerg player, you can pretty much beat them. If it's a long macro game, right? Oh, dude, focus the hatch. Don't fight these ultras. Okie doke. Revelation tossed down. Is this our Oracle? Is this Farty McFartface? No, it's got 0 kills. Farty McFartface is dead, along with her sisters, and that's okay. Totally fine. Totally fine. Tempest killing drones. Bit overkill, considering how much damage they do, but, you know, a dead drone is a dead drone. I'm not going to complain too much about it. This is a recall. Bam. Get out of here. Once again, it's really frustrating as a Zerg player to have a really nice opening to attack a Protoss base, and then they just recall their whole army onto it, and you're like, oh, yes. I forgot about the teleportation ability. Look, Protoss hasn't won a Premier tournament since Hero won DreamHack Atlanta in 2022, okay? So Protoss needs all the help it can get, especially in this matchup. I'm just saying, recall's a really, really good ability. It lets you get out of situations you've overextended into and allows you, see, it allows you to run from bad situations and allows you to pull back to defend positions you're not defending adequately. It's insanely good. Scarlett taking the top right base. I don't know if I like this from ShoWTimE. Scarlett is taking more bases and holding on to more bases. ShoWTimE does have this bottom left base, which is really big, but I don't... Oh, and then there's the problem of, did I already use my recalls and now there's another situation I'd like to recall into? Yes, yes I did. Oh my gosh, ShoWTimE, no. No, these probes need to run, or, oh gosh. Ow, 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 ow. I think every probe but one died during that walk through the Ultralisks. Oh, tiptoe through the Ultralisk. These probes are like, is there a base here? Yes, crap. Zealots are like, is there a base here? Good. Corruptors, get a carrier. Again, I don't know the rationale behind getting carriers here. The Corruptor count is already big. 24 of them. No doubt. Now, I always say, this, here we go, bottom left base dead too. That's your 7th hatch. 7th hatch. Along with this guy. 8 hatches. Okay. Remember, the ultimate Protoss composition is really good against everybody who's not named Dark, Rogue, Raynor, or Serral. But, I don't know, maybe Scarlett can pull this off. It's ShoWTimE, right? It's not Hero. It's not stats. It's not players who've won Premier tournaments. But, I don't know, this might work. I think Scarlett might actually, might actually win this game. Throw up the cloaking and recall the army in and save the Nexus. Cloaking is a timed spell now. Doesn't last forever. It's not permanent, which, man, ever since the Mothership was introduced, cloaking has been permanent. It's just like the Arbiter from Brood War, where it cloaks everything around it, and it's a permanent cloak, not, you know, it doesn't require you to have any energy or cooldowns or anything. Intriguingly enough. Okay, so bottom left base dead, top right base dead. Scarlett's trying to expand and can't. ShoWTimE successfully holds on to this and holds on to this. This game is crazy. I cannot believe how close this game is. We're at the 29-minute mark. Remember when I was like, maybe if we get 20 more minutes, and that was at the 20-minute mark, and now it's at the 40-minute mark, because Falcon can do basic math sometimes. Every once in a while. And that, oh my gosh, that Nexus is alive with 79 HP. Rulings expire too quickly. Oh, gonna caustic spray it down. Ho-ho! Just a little bit of caustic spray, that's all. And another recall into this base, and the Ultras are like, why is there a Skytoss fleet everywhere I try to go? Seriously though, look at these banks, man. Too even for Protoss's liking here. Come on, ShoWTimE. Come on, ShoWTimE. You can do this. Yeah, we went an entire calendar year of 2023 without a single Protoss Premier Tournament win in StarCraft 2. We had a couple in 2022. It was nice. Hero was great. But 2023 was a bloodbath for Protoss. Focus the hatch. Focus the hatch. Focus the hatch. Don't attack the Bane. I don't know. Is it good trades? Not really. I don't think those Zealots are getting good trades. And that's what this stage of the game is all about. I mean, look, the whole game's about trades. If you're making horrible trades in minute 2 and 4 and 6 and 8 and 10, you probably lose the game. Gosh, another canceled hatch. So that's a canceled hatch, which is effectively a kill in my book. So we did it. ShoWTimE got his 10 hatches down. And that really historically has been enough to defeat a Zerg player in a long macro game, whether you're Terran or whether you're Protoss. Again, except for the fact that the last calendar year for Protoss has been so crappy. And I don't know what it is. I really don't know what you do to help Protoss become Premier Tournament winners again. Like, do you give them back the full energy forward shield batteries? Right? Remember shield batteries? You could just throw them up anywhere and they'd pop with full energy, and then, like, you could just set them up here in an enemy natural, and it was like really, really strong. And then they said, okay, they'll pop with half energy, and now we don't see that anymore. It's not nearly as good. They kind of nerfed it into oblivion. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. How do we fix Protoss? How do we help them? Like, I'm not... Ooh, nice feedbacks on those infestors. Got a little neural parasite in on those immortals. Not too shabby at all. The burrow cast on those infestors is really nice. It's another hatch down. Look on these units. And look, again, I think ShoWTimE may actually win this game. But you know the state of Protoss, and I know the state of Protoss. So send me your comments. Another hatchery killed. So that's just 10 straight up kills, including, I don't know, 2 or 3 other cancels throughout this game. Brood Lords are chasing. There's nothing to really fight them here. Warp in some Stalkers. Hurry! 194 to 163 supply. The Stalkers are... Oh, they're blinding clouded. They can't... Well, they can fire better than I thought they could. Trying to target fire the Brood Lords inside that Corruptor cloud is tricky stuff. Not enough. It's not enough. Zealots... Oh, no! The Stalkers are still alive. How are the Stalkers alive? They're doing so great. Bam! Okay, Brood Lords down 199 to 122 supply. This hatchery gets killed by the carrier fleet. Scarlett, I don't think she has the money to remax right now. She's down to 0 drones. And, oh, did you get overwhelmed by a million Corruptors? Bye. And you get your army out of there. ShoWTimE is using the recall ability to the fullest extent it is capable of. My gosh. ShoWTimE starting to expand top right. That's not happening. It's getting caustic sprayed right on down. We're going to make some Archons here because these Corruptors can't shoot down. Well, they can on buildings, but not units. It'd be funny if they could caustic spray on units. Wouldn't that be funny? Dude, has ShoWTimE done this? Is this like the first PvZ win on my channel in weeks? I feel like it is. I feel like... You know what I told myself? I said, I'm going to cast Scarlett and ShoWTimE because neither of these dudes, neither of these players are like top 10, right? So we might get a more unexpected outcome in a game featuring not top 10 foreigners than we will in top 10 Legulac players, right? Look at this. Look at this beauty. Look at it. Oh, man. All right, I think that's it. I think ShoWTimE has done it. Scarlett's got 2 hatcheries left, her main and her nat, and that's GG ShoWTimE! Yeah! Let's go! Protoss gets a win! Protoss gets a win! Oh, man. What an absolutely incredible incredible display of PvZ there from ShoWTimE. I'm not even surprised. I'm happy. I'm really happy that ShoWTimE managed to get a win here because, wow. That's exactly what I wanted to see. I didn't watch this in advance, I promise you. Look at his upgrades, too. 333 for everything. All of the 3 attacks. And armors and shields for all of his units. I love it. Including tectonic stabilizers, including blink and charge and storm and all those good things. I think Scarlett maybe relied a little bit too heavily on Ultralisks in this game. She ended up losing 22 Ultras. That is so many Ultras. And I just don't think they're good in the current meta against Terran or against Zerg or against Protoss. There are just too many answers to them. The Immortals, look at this. 12 Immortals died today. And 22 Ultras died today. And it was largely because of these Immortals. Yeah? That's a pretty good cost-efficient trade for sure. I guess the carriers did get their work done at the end. I mean, at the end of the game, there were 39 Corruptors. Might have overmade Corruptors a bit. Just a bit, right? Man. Incredible. Incredible stuff there. What a great game. Broodlords, Ultralisks, Motherships, Corruptors, Immortals, Archons, High Templar, Stalkers, Adepts, Sentries, Oracles, Vipers, Infestors, Neural Parasite, Fungal, Parasitic Bomb, Blinding Cloud, Recall. All sorts of great, great things. Wonderful things. What a great game. I'm just so happy about this result. Did not expect it, man. And I don't know that you did either when you clicked on this. You were probably like, oh, another PvZ. Well, I mean, I guess it's not like, I don't know, someone trying to take down Dark or Serral or something, right? That's true. That's definitely true. Anyway. Awesome. Awesome game and just such patience from ShoWTimE. Did lose 3 Nexuses, but killed 13 hatches. And that is a kill-death ratio for buildings you can always, always, always win with. I mean, not all the time, but a lot of the time. 83 to 89 probes died. ShoWTimE still had 37 workers after losing 90 probes today. That is a testament to continued macro. And yeah, end of the day, ShoWTimE gets the win. That is so good. I'm just so happy. So happy. All right, neat. So that was a ton of fun, and that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you like what you saw and what you heard today, you can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.